So you may notice that I have candles around me. I don't know if you could see them flickering and see the light because of the light I need to have for the video, but they're on and they're flickering. And the reason for that is that the last 5 days, well, today is the last of the 5 days, is the Festival of the Lights. It is the biggest Indian celebration. It's the Festival of Lights represents the light removing darkness. It represents ignorance being replaced with knowledge and despair being replaced with hope. So everywhere you go, everywhere in India, there are lights on buildings, there are lights strung, there are candles lit. It's everywhere there are lights. Even through the pandemic, they've managed to light up all the buildings and make sure that they could have their socially distanced festival. And I thought we would celebrate the idea of coming out of the darkness into the light, of coming away from ignorance into knowledge and from despair to hope. And most of these festivals occur at the new moon. The new moon was yesterday, so that was the peak of the festival, and today is the last day. So I think we'll add a moon salutation to our practice tonight in honor of Diwali, the Festival of Lights. So let's come inside, close your eyes. And focus on your breath. With every breath, feel yourself drinking in the light. With every exhale, let go of the darkness. Inhale new life and new light. Exhale everything you no longer need, all the darkness. Continue with those thoughts in mind as you take deeper inhales and longer, slower exhales at your own pace. Come back to your natural breath. And after a few more breaths, open your eyes slowly. Bring your hands down alongside your hips. Left hand moves away from your hips. Bend your elbow, right arm alongside right ear. Open up your heart, so press into your left hand on the mat to give you a little leverage to turn your chest and open your heart up to the sky. Inhale and then exhale, place your right hand forward of your left knee, parallel arms. Your arms are straight, your back is straight. You're going to inhale and then exhale, bend your elbows and fold. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Next time you're up on straight arms, pause. Come onto your fingertips, slide your hands to your knee, right hand on left knee. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Feel your ribs lifting away from your pelvis, crown of your head reaching upward. On your exhale, when you're empty of breath, see if you can twist just a little bit more. Bring your left arm alongside your left ear, your right hand on your left thigh. Inhale, and on an exhale, lateral stretch to the right. Inhale, both arms to center. Exhale, your arms back behind you, Yoga Mudra, interlaced fingers, knuckles to the earth, heart to the sky. Inhale, exhale, fold over your legs any amount. Inhale, unfold. Release your arms. Right hand moves away from your hip, left arm alongside left ear, bend that right elbow, and push in a little bit to the mat to open up your heart to the sky. Look up, and then bring your head back to a neutral position. Inhale, exhale, place your left hand forward of your right knee, parallel arms. Straight arms, flat back. Inhale, exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, pause, come onto your fingertips, slide your hands to your knee, twist to the right, looking over your right shoulder. The same thing on this side, you're getting taller on your inhale, and when you empty, completely empty and have more space, you can twist a little bit more. Place your left hand on your right thigh, right arm alongside right ear, lateral stretch to the left. Both arms to center. Exhale, your arms back behind you. This time your fingers are pointing forward. You're resting on your wrists, your heart to the sky, your nose to the ceiling, and we're going to do 3 dragon's breath. And in a dragon's breath, we breathe in through our nose and exhale with a sigh out through our mouth. This is a cleansing breath. So let's go. We're going to do this 4 times. Inhale. Ha. 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 And push off your fingers. Come forward over your legs. On an inhale, unfold. Okay. Send your legs straight out in front of you and shake them out. Rotate them. Just wake them up. Okay, good. Come to Dandasana. Legs active, feet flexed, elbows reaching behind you, fingers forward alongside your hips. Crown of your head reaching to the earth. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten and point. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, straighten and point. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Bring your hands down by your side. Step your feet to the edge of your mat. Bring your hands back behind your hips, fingers pointing forward. You're going to inhale, you're going to exhale, knees to the right. Inhale, exhale, other side. And keep that going from side to side. Next time your knees are facing the left, you're going to pause. Bring your right hand to your right hip and rock it. So just send it forward and back, forward and back. Release. Knees to center, over to the other side. Bring your hand again to your hip and rock your hip. And then release that. Now keep your feet where they are and place your hands forward of your right knee or whatever knee you happen to be on. I'm on my right. And we're going to do an unusual variation of cats and dogs. So what you're going to do first is bow your head, bend your elbows, send your nose towards the mat as if you were submerging underwater. And then on an inhale, you come up from the water, take some air, exhale, cat back. Inhale down into the water, come up to your dog back, exhale. Keep that going like you were diving into the water and coming up for air, diving in and coming up for air. But before you dive, you curl your back behind you. And then come up to sit. Bring your knees to center, and we're going to do that on the other side. So you're straddling your knee with your hands. And here we go. You're going to inhale, dive down, exhale. Inhale as you come up to dog. Exhale, curl your spine behind you. Inhale, come up, exhale. Keep it going. So remember, you're inhaling as you come up to your dog spine, exhaling when you go into your cat. It's a beautiful fluid motion. And one more time. And come up to sit. Bring your legs straight out in front of you. Okay. Bring your right leg in. Open it out to the side. So I'm not mirroring you right now. I'm on my right leg. Arms alongside your ears. Inhale, engage your abs. Exhale, come forward as if two legs were out in front of you, and any amount, as far as you can come over your extended leg. Look up at your foot. Release your right hand. Follow your right hand as it reaches up for the sky, as it lands alongside your hip. Use your left hand as a propeller to help you up onto your shin, and send your left arm alongside your ear to make this a full side body stretch. So your toes going one way, your fingers the opposite way. Use your left hand as a guide back down onto your mat. Place your right ankle on your left thigh. You might want to bend your left leg so that you bring your right leg closer. So you can take your foot and your knee in your hand, or you can wrap your arms around your pigeon leg, extend your left leg, and rock your leg. Rock your pigeon, your little baby here. Rock it. Then come to center. Take the outside of your right foot, send your foot forward. So your leg is at a right angle. Inhale, maybe you'll straighten it. Your left hand is supporting you on the mat. On an inhale, you'll open your leg out to the side, and maybe you'll float your opposite hand. These are all maybes. You can stay right where you were. Inhale your leg to center. Switch the holding of your foot, your left to your right. Bring your right hand alongside your hip for support. Send your leg across the center line. Float your arm. Going to step your right foot outside your left thigh. And you're going to wrap your left hand around your right leg. Look over your right shoulder. And use the leverage of your arm against your leg to help you twist a little bit more. Bring your right arm alongside your right ear for a counter twist, all the way back to the other side. You're looking over your left shoulder. This way. And now you can stay right here in this nice little counter twist, or you can step your right foot away from your left leg, roll over onto the outside edge of your left leg, use your right arm as a lever to bring you to a supported side plank. So that's one leg plank with your right leg supporting you. Use your right arm to guide you back down. Excellent. All right. Bring your left leg in. And just pause for a moment, take a couple of breaths. Open it up to the side. And I know I didn't say this on the other side, but depending on the condition of your knees, your left foot can go anywhere along the inside of your right leg. So arms up alongside your ears, squaring your shoulders. Inhale, engage your abs, hinge over your extended leg. Look up at your right foot, release your left hand, and follow your hand as it reaches up for the sky, as it comes down alongside your left hip, right? And use your right arm to propel you up. Arm alongside your ear, stretch your whole side body. Stretch it away. And then let your right arm lead you back down. Right. So square yourself off on the mat. Place your left thigh on your left ankle on your right thigh. Thighs, ankles. And bend your right knee. Either wrap or hold your foot and knee. Either way is perfectly fine. Extend your right leg and rock the cradle. Come to center. Take the outside of your left foot with your left hand, right angle with your leg, right arm supporting you on the mat. You can stay right here or you can straighten your leg. Send your leg out to the side and float your right arm or not. Any of these options. Now bring your left leg to center. Switch the holding of your foot, left hand down to the mat. Come through center. Place your right foot outside your left. Your left foot outside your right thigh. Okay, and wrap your right arm around your left leg and twist to look over your left shoulder. Left arm comes alongside your left ear. Inhale. Exhale, counter twist. Stay here or step your left foot away from your right leg and bring it far enough so that when you come up, if you're coming up, you have that nice right angle. So make sure you're on the side outside of your bottom foot. Use your arm to help you up into a supported side plank. And let your right arm lead you back down to the mat. All right, excellent. All right, so we're going to come on to our hands and knees. Come to table. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Arms rotated outward. And you're going to begin cats and dogs here. So on an inhale, curl your spine towards the mat. Exhale, arch it to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, keep this going at your own pace. Notice the changes in your body. Notice how you feel. Notice how beautifully your body works for you. Releasing your spine. changing shape. Next time you are in your cat spine, pause and then send your hips to your heels and come into a child's pose. Come back up to your table and then gradually come to stand on your knees. How's everybody doing? Okay. So you're on your knees. You're going to step your right foot forward. Walk your foot away. You're going to inhale your arms up to the sky, slide your hips forward. Bring your hands down to the mat, straighten your right leg, bow over your leg. Bend your knee, bring your arms all the way up. Inhale, exhale, wrap your arms around your thigh. Hug your thigh. Inhale, arms alongside your ears. Exhale, slide. Inhale, exhale, hands to the mat. Straighten your leg and fold. Inhale, bend your knee. Arms up alongside your ears. Inhale, exhale, hug your thigh. Release your thigh, arms alongside your ear. Bring your hands inside your leg and bring your knee back where you started, where it started. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Step your right foot forward. Left foot, I'm sorry, lefty. Whatever you didn't do last time, do now. Walk your foot away. Inhale your arms up alongside your ears. Exhale, slide your hips forward. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Straighten your leg. Inhale, bend your knee. Bring your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hug your thigh. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Slide your hips forward. Inhale, exhale your hands to the mat. Lengthen your leg and fold. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up alongside your ears, slide forward. Inhale, exhale, hug your thigh. Release, bring both hands inside, replace your knee. Bring your hands down to the mat, step them forward. Send your hips forward, lengthening your legs. Send your hips to the left, send them back behind you. Over to the right and make these big circles or little circles, whatever you like, with your hips. Circle your hips. And the next time you're facing forward, pause and go the other way. And the next time you're facing forward, pause and then send your hips to your heels. Come back up to table. Send your right leg back behind you. Lift it up hip high. Send your left arm alongside your left ear. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down. Other side. Left leg goes back. Lift it up hip high, right arm alongside right ear. Bring everything down. All right, so now you're going to open up to the left, fan open with your left arm to the left. Inhale, exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right, bring your head to the mat, move it forward. Send your right leg back. A ball of your foot is on the mat. Your right hand is your support here. It's like a kickstand. So you're coming down as much as you can on your shoulders. We want to open up our shoulders. Lift your right leg. Rotate your right leg so that the big toe side of your leg is parallel with the mat, and then swing it forward and place it down on the mat opposite your knee. Press your right hand into the mat, fan open to the left. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down. All right, take a couple of breaths and we'll do this on the other side. Inhale, fan open to the right. Exhale, thread your right arm, shoulder comes to the mat, head moves forward. Left leg stretches, ball of the foot on the mat. Your left hand is your kickstand supporting you. Lift your left leg. Rotate it. Big toe side facing the floor. Swing it so that it's opposite your foot. Place it down on the floor. Push into the mat with your left hand. Fan open with your right. Bring your hand down. Bring your knee down. Child's pose. And I will meet you standing. In mountain pose. Shoulders over hips, hips over ankles. Crown of your head reaching up, chin is level with the earth. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let your arms fall naturally by your side. Couple of sun breaths. Inhale, gather. Exhale, bring that energy to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release your arms. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, come halfway up to a flat back. Exhale. Send your right leg back behind you to a low lunge. Place your right hand under your right shoulder, your wrist under your right shoulder. Bring your left hand to your left thigh. Twist your torso to the left. Your belly button coming towards your thigh. And then once you've twisted as much as you can, then extend your arm to the ceiling. Bring your arm back down to the mat. Get your foundation on your feet. You're on the ball of your back foot. So it's a little more unstable than 2 flat feet, right? So you want to make sure you have that foundation. You're coming onto your fingertips and you're going to come up into a high lunge. Back leg is straight. Left leg is bent, right angle. You're going to inhale. You're going to exhale, hug your thigh. We did this before, right? Inhale, slowly come all the way up. Exhale, come down, hug your thigh. Inhale, slowly. Once more. Exhale, hug. Inhale. Send your arms straight out to the side. Twist toward your knee. Then twist to the opposite way, and as you do, come in to warrior 2 legs. Arms still straight out just like they were when you twisted. Bring your arms together to center. Bring one elbow over the other, one hand on each shoulder. You're going to inhale, send your elbows up to the sky. You're going to exhale, send them down to the mat. You're going to inhale them back to center. Open your arms. Bring your right hand back down to your right thigh. Left hand in a reverse warrior. It frames your head. You can leave your arm on your thigh or bring it to your hip. Maybe you can come to a deeper bend. Straighten your leg, extend your left arm, triangle. Come back to warrior 2. Swivel to warrior 1. Bring your arms down alongside your hips. Step forward. Fold over in Uttanasana. Then fly out and up and down the center line. Okay. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Left leg goes back. Low lunge. Get your footing here. Left wrist under left shoulder. Right hand on right thigh. Twist to your right thigh. And once you've twisted as much as possible, then extend your arm to the sky. Release your arm. Get your footing. Come onto your fingertips and lift up to a high lunge. Inhale, exhale, hug your right thigh. Keep your back nice and flat. Inhale up. Exhale, fold and hug. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. come up. Send your arms straight out to the sides. Twist toward your right knee. Swivel and twist in the other direction. Come to warrior two. Get nice and strong in your warrior. Make sure your shoulders are squared. Remember last week what we did with our warriors. Bring one hand on one shoulder, one on the other, elbow over elbow. Inhale your elbows to the sky. Exhale your elbows to the earth. Come back to center, open to warrior two. Left arm on left thigh, a reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, forearm on thigh, side angle. Straighten your leg, triangle. Back to warrior two. Swivel to warrior one. Bring your hands down by your side, step forward. Bend your knees, Uttanasana. Fly out and up and down the center line. Okay. So I promised a moon salutation. So we're going to do that now, but we will do a somewhat gentle moon salutation, which means no half moon pose, okay? We will do a different half moon. No Ardha Chandrasana. So you're going to stand with your feet wide apart, toes pointing forward. Your arms in a V shape for a 5-pointed star. You're going to inhale and then you're going to exhale and feel the curve of the full moon. You're going to inhale your hands to center, jump or walk your feet to center. You're going to inhale and you're going to exhale, look up at your index fingers pointing forward. You're going to inhale, you're going to exhale, draw that half moon. On an inhale, you're going to redraw it, bring it all the way back up. Stay with your arms overhead. Crescent moon to one side. Make a beautiful curvy waxing moon. It's waxing 2% tonight. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale to center. And now we need to call on the goddess, so you can either jump your feet apart and come to cactus feet, cactus arms. Your feet are on a 45-degree angle for your goddess. So your goddess can have slightly bent knees, or you can come all the way down for a fierce goddess. And I don't know about you, but my goddess loves to dance. So here we go. Inhale, exhale, bring one hand in front of your belly, the other frames your head, and you bend to one side. Inhale to center, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Come to center, swivel your feet so that you're in warrior one feet. However, we're not going into warrior one, but that's the alignment you want with your legs. Yoga Mudra behind you. Straighten your left leg. Send your knuckles down, your gaze upward. Your heart is open for stargazer. You're going to bend your front knee. Send your arms back behind you. They can rest on your sacrum, on your hips. Come to a flat back for the quarter moon. Release your arms, swivel to the long edge of your mat, wide legs, forward fold for the new moon, exposing that new moon. The new moon for which we celebrate Diwali. Heel toe your feet a little bit closer, fly out and up and down the center line. Excellent. Keep your feet spread apart. 5-pointed star. Toes are pointed forward. Inhale, exhale, full moon. Inhale, bring your hands together. Raise your index finger. So you can keep your feet wide apart. It doesn't matter, wide or together. Inhale, exhale, draw that half moon. Inhale all the way up to retrace the half moon. Now you'll step or jump your feet together. Remember which side you started on before, which side you started your crescent moon on, and do the opposite side. So you're going to inhale and exhale, crescent to one side. Inhale, center, crescent to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, we need to call on the goddess, so either jump or step your feet away. Cactus arms, 45-degree angle feet. Make sure you can see your feet. Make sure your knees are tracking over your middle toe, and come down as low as is comfortable for you. So we're going to have a little bit of a different dance here to wake up our goddess. So you're just going to roll your hips, roll them a little rock and roll here, little hula goddess. And then pause, go the other way. Make it gentle, make it easy. All right. And then you'll swivel back to your warrior one feet. Yoga Mudra behind you. Straighten your leg, stargazer. Inhale, exhale, bend your front knee, quarter moon. Release your hands to the mat, swivel to the long edge of your mat, open your legs wide, forward fold, expose that moon, the new moon, the dark side of the moon. Bring your hands to the mat, heel toe your feet a little bit closer together so that it's easier for you to fly out and up and down the center line. And step your feet together. Beautiful. Okay. Take a couple of breaths. Bring your chin to your chest, roll your shoulders, bend your knees, and make your way down to the mat. You're going to come on to your back, all the way down. Bring your feet to the mat. Lift your hips, send them towards your heels to lengthen your spine. You're going to open your knees out wide. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your arms into cactus, a reclining goddess. You're going to inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to close this chapter, this book. So you'll fold your arm over arm, knee over knee. You'll inhale, open up back to center. Exhale, close to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, close. Inhale, center. Exhale, close. Inhale, center. Bring your hands down on your thighs. Keep your legs exactly the way they were. Then lift your arms so that your fingers are pointing forward, your palms facing each other. On an inhale, you're going to lift your head and your shoulders, just your head and shoulders. This is not a big lift. Point your fingers forward. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Once more, lift and release. Bring your feet to the mat. Your arms are alongside your body. You want to keep your legs in line, your knees in line with your hips, your feet, heels in line with your knees, so that when you're going to do bridge, but I want to show you this. What we don't want to happen in bridge is that you come up and your legs splay open to the side. They need to stay in line. So imagine there's a block between your legs. If you have one, you can put it there. And when you bring your heels a little closer to your hips, you push in with your feet and your arms, and you lift your hips to your bridge. Keep those legs as if they were squeezing a block. Feel the pressure of a block between your thighs. Inhale, exhale, melt your spine all the way back down to the mat. Going to do that once more. I'll let you come up in your own time. So you pushing your feet and your upper arms especially into the mat. Lift your hips. Maybe you want to put your arms underneath your hips, interlacing your fingers to make your bridge a little higher. Release your arms if they're underneath your hips and melt your spine back down to the mat. Send your right leg out along the mat, your left leg. Let your legs now splay open to the side, your arms alongside your bodies. They're rotated so that the palm of your hand is facing upward. Fingers are curled. Your whole back body is just giving in to gravity, letting go, complete surrender. Assimilating all of the energy you just generated, resetting your whole body, your joints, your muscles, your organs, all settling in. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Take a deep breath. Begin to reawaken your body. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and your feet. Send your arms back behind you overhead, your feet in the opposite direction for a deep, deep body stretch. Then bring your knees into your chest and hug them and roll from side to side. Release your knees and roll over on to your right side, putting the daylight, the sunlight to rest and opening up the moon side, the left side of your body for the final day of Diwali, the festival of lights. Whenever you're ready, come up to sit. And bring your hands to your heart when you get there. And let's celebrate bringing us out of the darkness into the light, away from ignorance into knowledge, and from despair into hope. Thank you all so much for being with me. Namaste.